What's up? What's up? What's up? Uh, Something that I'm wanting to talk about because there are a few things that drivers are commonly taught that I completely disagree with. It's actually five things that I completely disagree with that drivers are commonly taught. One is run your four-way flashers while on a yard or shipper receiver property, places like that. The reason why I disagree with that is because the universal signal for backing up is to turn on your four ways. Now, if you have them running already and you have that asshole riding your ass through the property, your four ways is already on. Whenever you're ready to back up, then he's in your way. But now, if you have them, if you're driving through the property with it off, and you got that asshole tailgating you, as soon as you turn on your four-way flashers, it'll make him stop. Another thing is drivers are CDL schools are teaching people to travel in the center lane. Um, my thoughts about that is if it's a busy section of the interstate where you have on ramps that are half a mile apart and you got never ending lines of traffic pouring onto the interstate on those on ramps, I would say yes, you are safer by being in the center lane and keeping that right lane open. But in general, when you got on ramps that are 2 or 3 miles apart and the area is not that busy, there is absolutely no reason why a driver should be traveling with an empty right lane right next to him and forcing people to pass him on the right. Um, Another thing that people are taught that I completely disagree with is testing your horns during a pre-trip. Um, no, no. If you're surrounded by trucks with their curtains closed and you trigger your air horn, yeah, that's going to piss off a lot of people. Now, it's one thing if you're using your air horn to stop someone from backing into you. That's one thing. That's understandable. But to just pull it whenever there's nothing happening, no, I completely disagree with that. Now, if you I would say, yeah, when you're going up the on ramp onto the interstate, that would be a point to test it. But not when you're surrounded by trucks with their curtains closed. No. Another one that I disagree with that people are taught is to maintain your lane and do not avoid hitting wildlife. That one that one's a difficult one because if you're caught off guard and have to make that split second decision, yeah, you're safer by going ahead and killing that deer. You're safer. But now, if you're paying attention, you can see it happening and you can watch the lanes around you and see an outage, then yes, avoid it. If you can change lanes, if you can see it coming. But no, I would agree with that if it catches you off guard and you're literally like less than 20 feet from from a deer and you're caught off guard, you don't want to swerve to miss it. So that one, I don't completely disagree with that one, but I believe in I believe there are conditions for that one. And then finally, the last one that drivers are taught that I completely disagree with is when hooking up to a trailer. A lot of people are instructed to back up under a trailer with your airbags full. The way I the way I believe the way I do it, the way I believe everybody should do it is to dump your suspension, then get up under the trailer, then fill your airbags. The reason being for that is because if your fifth wheel sits up higher than the trailer, when you go up under it, like if you just greased your fifth wheel, you're pushing all that grease that you off of it. You're greasing on your fifth wheel is for naught. And also another thing too, to stop the messes from happening from grease, it would stop a lot of messes if everyone would get up under the trailer and then fill their airbags, because it creates that big ass gloss grease glob on the front of the trailer, and often it'll fall down onto your axles, onto your frame, onto your catwalk. It's a lot less messy by dumping your air, getting up under the trailer, filling it up, then backing deeper into it to lock your kingpin in. So it makes a lot more sense to do it that way, because you're not pushing all your grease off of your fifth wheel. But that's all I got on that one. So be safe out there, and don't drink the fish tank cleaner.